This morning, she's with the University of KwaZulu-Natal political analyst, Dr Bheki Mnogmezulu. Nontobeko, good morning, Durban, of course, getting ready to hear what the King has to say after weeks of xenophobic attacks in and around Durban.
Of course, President, it's a very good morning to you from a relatively sunny Durban. We're coming to you live right here at Durban's Moses Mabhida, where thousands are expected to come from all corners of the province to heed the King's call to host an anti-xenophobia imbizo today, right here. Amakosi, Amabutho, chiefs and regiments from across the province will be here. They will be bussed here, they will be in trains, and everything is expected to start at about 10 o'clock. I'm not going to talk much about the actual event itself because I've got Dr Mnogmezulu here with me from UKZN's Politics and International Relations Department. Dr Mnogmezulu, first and foremost, I want to know from you, what kind of light have these attacks shed on South Africa?
No, obviously these attacks paint South Africa in a bad light because South Africa is known to be one of the leaders on the continent. So whenever these things happen, they definitely tarnish the image, the positive image that we have built over many years. So it's basically a retrogression in a way because it takes us a couple of steps backwards and it will take time for us to recover.
Now, having said that, how are our relations with the rest of the African world and, of course, the global community?
The relationship between South Africa and the global community has been on and off. Remember, for instance, that in 1996, when President Mandela was in office, one of the saddest moments that ever happened on the African continent was when Sani Abacha, in fact, killed a number of people in Nigeria, Ken Saro-Wiwa and the Ogoni Nine. So then President Mandela was one of the leaders on the African continent who canvassed for Nigeria's exclusion from continental politics. However, the African leadership, in fact, didn't see that in the manner that it did. Therefore, they said South Africa was trying to be bossy. So then, since then, there's been an attempt under President Thabo Mbeki's leadership to build South Africa's relations with the continent. So, by and large, the relationship has improved until then recently, when in 2008 we started attacking our foreign nationals, and then now that we are seeing this thing happening. So basically, by and large, the relationship has been good, and we've tried all our best to try and improve relations and address political situations and conflicts on the African continent. So all the positives that we have gained so far are now being reversed.
And your take on the leadership shown by government so far? We saw President Jacob Zuma cancel his trip to Indonesia.
Yeah, that was a positive gesture, although some people might say that it came too late, but I must say that it was a positive gesture in the sense that the relationship between African countries and Asian countries is very crucial in terms of taking the continent forward. So the trip to Indonesia was very important, but then the fact that President Zuma saw it necessary to cancel his trip so that he could address these domestic problems is something that should be applauded, because other leaders would have said, no, the trip was pre-planned, therefore I will go on with the trip. So then he decided to stay back, and then he went to talk to the people who have been affected and also talk to South Africans trying to calm the situation. So that is the kind of leadership that we need in this country.
Well, you're hearing that there from the doctor himself in the Politics and International Relations Department in UKZN, Dr Bheki Mnogmezulu, talking about the leadership that's rightfully needed right here. President, it's back to you in studio again live later on from the Imbizo here at the Moses Mabhida Stadium in Durban.
Nontobeko, we see talking there to political analyst Dr Bheki Mnogmezulu.